So I'm using the Geopoint mapping app inside of Salesforce.com, and I'm using the Enerlead permit data. And I just came in and I did a quick query that says, show me wells drilled last 30 days in Texas. And we zoomed in, and then I put the heat map on. So I enabled the heat map service, and that's essentially the hotspot that's given us. If I want to drill down on that, typically what I can do is I can pick a circle, and then I can say, okay, let's assume that that is the bulk of the wells that fall into that particular hotspot. And what I do is I just turn off the well licenses that we have, and then I come over and I do another query, and this time I'm going to say, hey, I want to query inside the shape, and then I'm going to look at my well licenses, well spud last 30 days. We'll go in, we'll take a look and see what the results are. It takes a minute to query the database. So then we'll zoom in and take a closer look at this. And there we go. Then come down and take a look at the results. So what we see here is 69. We were at 105, so I could have made the circle slightly larger to get the bulk of what they were talking about, kind of south of Odessa. And when I come in and I take a look at this, what I see from an account perspective are these are the accounts right here. So Endeavor is one of the hot companies, XTO, one of the major drillers, Pioneer. So these are probably, three of your biggest drillers. If I would have moved the field a little bit more to get more Pioneer stuff, probably would have got the 105 licenses that we were looking for. And if I wanted to, just as an interest, I could come in and I could heat map this and take a little closer look at it. And then so most of those in that circle, here are the different fields, so on and so forth. So we can drill down. I can then, so those are the fields that you were talking about. Here's 20 wells being drilled in this field here, or lease essentially in that area. There's 19 in that area, and then we can drill down further, and then there's 13. I can click on the 13 and take a closer look. There's a XTO, and then drill down in each one of the well licenses, specifically on that side of it. So that is right there, to answer your question, is the 105 licenses. That's essentially what it looks like when I talk about this is the hottest spot in that area.